welcome back to Strange Friends. Who would like to give a recap from last week?
All right, so last week we continued deeper into the Dread ship. We managed to fight off some skull bearers that were trying to suck out souls and use soul power against us. Bjorno was going a little bit charm crazy, being charmed by a secret succubus. We found some hags. Luckily, we didn't make any deals with them, because that probably would have been even worse than what was going on there. Before descending all the way down to the bottom of the ship, where we encountered the captain, and we put a hurt on him. We finished him off, and the woman that we saved earlier turned out to be the succubus, and her and the tiefling that we rescued took over the ship, and we got the hell off the ship before, we were stuck in the Dread domain, and now we're back on the dinghy with Duncan.
Well, and Duncan has rowed you guys back to the ship.
Oh, and Bob got revived.
Yes.
Bob did get revived by the nature of a hat that the captain was wearing that was magical of sorts. So you all have made it back to the primary boat, and you have discovered some magical items that you have now gained, and interacted with them. The boat's going to turn around and start setting sail back for Baldur's Gate. You've got about a 2-day journey. Would anybody like to do anything during those 2 days?
I would be looking for an opportunity to talk to Duncan away from other people during that 2 days, but no rush. It would be like super casual. If it happens, it happens. But also, I'm not, pushing anything.
You catch him on a morning shift where he's just kind of standing at the helm, steering the boat. Nobody's really around.
So I just, walk over to him. Like, I'm assuming there's coffee on this ship or some sort of other morning beverages.
There's a stimulant.
I'd bring him whatever the crew drinks, and just be like, "Good morning, Captain."
Morning. What can I do for you?
I actually had a couple of questions. If you're willing to answer some things for me.
I mean, I can talk about a few things.
I just feel like, since I'm somewhat involved now, I should at least have a slightly clearer picture of what I've gotten myself into. Just in,
I don't think you're involved in anything other than fighting dragons.
You said when we met that you knew of the Cult of the Dragons, yeah?
Yeah, I'm familiar with them.
How much do you know about them?
Depends on what you want to know.
Well,
you notice his usual chipper disposition suddenly changes. He's not standoffish, but he's definitely curious where your line of inquisition is going.
Well, we, also involving one of your crew members, kind of got ourselves involved in, a series of events that has placed us on a, line of path where we're trying to stop what this cult is doing. And it's generally for the greater good and such. So, like, if you know, like, anything, or even, like, know, like, maybe who they get their supplies from, or maybe, like, anything like that could help us, like, gain a tactical advantage against them, it would mean a lot to me and us and what we're trying to do for, people. We've already saved 2 villages. Like, we might as well just keep rolling with this.
He, you notice that he kind of looks around the deck, takes another sip of his drink.
I rolled a persuasion just in case.
What are you insinuating?
I'm not insinuating anything. You're just a guy that seems like he knows stuff and keeps his eyes open. So, like, I just thought you would, like...
Yeah. I mean,
was I supposed to be insinuating something? But
no.
I mean, I was just kind of looking. I don't know much about them myself, to be honest, except for the, overarching presence of monsters. But
I do know that they have been moving shipments of weapons that they've been buying from the bigger cities up and down the rivers. But I wouldn't know anything about that other than I know that it's happening.
So you don't have any guesses on, like, maybe which crew might be doing this, or like any kind of like potential leads that could pan out at all? Like, not looking for much. I'm just, scraping for crumbs over here before we set back out on the road.
There's a few shady groups around town you could certainly investigate. Give me an insight roll. Oh, he's full of shit. He knows something he's not telling you.
That's what I suspected. Princess. All right, well, I'll look around, but thanks. I figured I didn't know if you'd know much. You seem pretty solid on your deals, and these people do not seem solid. So
I'm an above board kind of guy. At least you end up below decks.
Sorry, what was that?
I said I'm an above board kind of guy. At least you end up below decks.
Right. Yeah. Nah, it's cool. The pirate ship didn't have any booze, but do you drink this early?
No.
Oh, well. All right, I'm gonna go see if someone started breakfast yet. Have a great day, Duncan. And like Alex will just kind of like wander off while taking like a pull from her flask.
Okay.
Slightly dejected by lack of knowledge.
You go downstairs. Somebody's making some food in the galley. It looks to be pigeon. So yeah.
I have no problems with pigeon.
Bob, you finished teaching Gog the retrieve skill.
I'm assuming that's 2 days of work there, so.
That's fair. Anybody else?
Just taking it easy.
Keeping a general lookout.
I'm working on my harpoon gun for No Magellan.
You make some real progress. You think maybe with some better access to tools and materials, maybe if you're able to like scrap some ballistas, you might be able to get enough spring-loaded materials to build something. It's going to be a little clunky though. It's version 1.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
I'll look for it in Baldur's Gate.
All right. First day passes pretty uneventfully. Second day, you guys wake up. Duncan thinks you should be making it into town, back into Baldur's Gate in the next 2 or 3 hours. Do you all need anything?
Not that I know of.
Oh, this has been a fantastic ship. I felt like I've been on like a cruise the entire time. It's been fantastic.
That's good. That's good. And Duncan walks over to you, Alex, and puts a hand on your shoulder. It's good to remember those who take care of each other.
I'm a skipper.
That's what my grandma always used to say. And I'll give him, just a friendly grin back.
Bimgog, Duncan smiles and reaches into his back pocket and goes, "That you are." And he pulls out a tiny little paper sailor's hat and puts it down on your head.
Oh, I'm so excited. I'm proudly wearing my little paper sailor's hat.
He kind of smiles and walks away. Anybody do anything for the morning?
Taking it easy.
Okay.
I just do my same, hang out with the crew and
Yeah, so you guys, put a little bit of time in on the top deck. They do ask you to help with a few things to get the boat ready to take into harbor. Bob.
Yes.
Duncan calls you back into his office.
Oh, I happily head back there with him.
You find him back. He kind of walks behind his desk. He pours out 2 glasses of brandy. Puts one on your side of the desk. Sits back, puts his feet up. Says, "Bob,
Yes.
what's your plan?"
Well, I can't say that I have the best plan. Really, I'm just trying to see where I get with this and get as much gold as I can to sort of, go out on my own. I think the fame and notoriety could really help boost my, yeah.
Make a name for yourself.
That's what I'm hoping.
I got a question for you.
Mm-hmm.
You've been a little bit more white than usual.
Agreed. It's this crowd is not what you would call big on the under dealings there. There's a couple that would actively fight me here, so
It's not what I'm
Gotta-
referring to, Bob.
Ooh.
You look shook.
yes. That ghost ship has just scared the shit out of me. I went down. I was a goner.
His
I've
eyes kind of go wide.
I've heard stories from a couple of my other companions who've been brought back from near death, and I had nothing. It was just
You had
emptiness and nothing.
Just black.
Yes.
Did I ever tell you about the time I died?
Which one?
That's the right question to ask. You notice that all of a sudden his repeating of phrases has gone away. A few years before you got brought on, when I was just a lieutenant, we got caught in a bit of a squall, and I got knocked overboard, and the boat wasn't able to make a comeback around for me, and I floated for a couple days before I finally gave out, and there wasn't much there, but inside of that blackness, I heard a voice. I heard something calling me, telling me that my work wasn't done. And then I woke up. I was on the deck of another ship. Did you hear anything while you were down?
Nothing. There was nothing. I went down and I came back and I was on the dinghy. I remember nothing. There was nothing.
I talked to somebody once, somebody who'd been through many battles. He told me that every death is different. Every person's death, even an individual, multiple deaths. Every time is different based on the where and the how and the why. That, fighting and dying in a great battle and being lucky enough to be one of the few that gets brought back. And remember standing in great lines. Whereas those who have died in the desert have found themselves wandering the waste, empty. If I can think anything about that dread ship, I'd be glad you didn't encounter anything.
Maybe you're right, but still, that's a scary idea that nobody wants you.
Or a good thing. A lot of bad stuff out there. A lot of bad people.
True that. I downed that brandy in 5 seconds. Bloop.
Captain smiles and takes another sip. Whatever it takes for this cult thing, keep your heads low. Don't make a name for yourself, but after this stuff. You don't want too many people poking around at you while you're trying to figure out where you actually need to be sailing.
I'll keep that in mind.
Let's see what's going on up on deck.
Okay.
He downs his drink, and the two of you step outside, and Baldur's Gate's just coming into view. The rest of the party, you're all coming back from underneath the decks, and you all kind of come up at the exact same time. And all of you look forward and you see giant billowing columns of smoke rising from the city. You hear in the distance a roar as you see a blue dragon, a very large one, circling over the city, with another red dragon lower, kind of breathing fire onto houses. And you watch as you can see magical bolts are flying up towards striking them, and the dragon's just taking it. It looks like there's a multitude of creatures on the backs of these dragons, and spells are firing each and every way. As you guys start.
Did you say the dragons were?
The largest one is blue. The second largest one is red.
Romantic.
And you all are coming into dock as many boats are hurriedly trying to sail out, trying to escape what's happening here. And so and Duncan jumps to the wheel and starts barking orders. Say, pull up the sails, ready the anchor. Get ready with your tow ropes, boys. As you all pull into the docks, and you watch as cultists and a small young dragon immediately start swarming your position. As one of them points out, "He's there with the robot. Get it!" And at that, we'll be rolling initiative. Let me clear the list.
Dun, 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 dun.
Hey, Sprocket, I think Gnome and Jelly needs to have a disguise. Maybe he needs a mustache or
Jesus
something.
Christ.
That's
These guys
exactly what I was
stop
thinking of,
finding him.
slap a mustache on that robot.
Then he's a completely different robot. Maybe some big, thick glasses, some
Don't roll.
eyebrows.
And then we'll put Sprocket on stilts, so he's
Yeah.
taller, but still has the same arms.
Why didn't I roll?
1 second.
You got to click on your token.
How did
I
I
did.
roll like Bob?
Oh,
Let's see again. It's rolling on my screen, but not on roll 20.
You need to update your browser.
Let me try that. 1 second here. Boop.
Yeah. Sometimes if you click on features and traits in your my characters, it updates that connection between roll 20 and things.
I notice if I go into or go into D&D Beyond first and then roll 20, it doesn't connect the two. I usually have to go roll 20 and then D&D Beyond.
All right, 1 second. Give me 1 second. Let me try that then. Click. Let's see.
And you are on a new computer. Do you have the Beyond 20 extension?
I bet you I don't.
Womp
That-
womp.
All right, let's do it this way.
We're tech is support as fuck.
Can you slap me on there, Dave? For the time being, As
Yeah,
I-
give me a
as I-
moment.
because I'm gonna go and try to get this extension here.
Funny enough, I can do that because I am the dungeon master.
Let's see.
You got a 9. No, that's Alex. My bad.
I think Ben got like a 25.
You got a 7.
Yeah.
Alex, you've only got 1 initiative, right? Yeah, okay, good. Okay. Bob, you are first.
Oh, geez, Pete. We don't actually have a ramp connecting us as of yet. We are just pulled up, correct?
There's no
Correct.
gangplank.
There's no gangplank, but for an experienced sailor like you and an adventuring party like yourselves, probably not the biggest struggle to overcome.
Yeah, I'm gonna swing my ass over there. Yeah, I'm just gonna
Okay.
stab.
All right. Yeah, the cultists they all ready their blades. You can hear off in the distance the cries of people and the sounds of battle.
Right. Doing 2 of them.
Oh shit.
Both of those
Oh.
will hit.
Boom.
Your
Get
first
wrecked.
one, you cut down 2 cultists, literally clearing the stairs. Just jump off the boat, stab one through the heart, and lunge your luck blade through the other one's throat.
And then I'm running back over here because that'll do my full movement then.
Okay. Anything else?
Nope, that's it. Come on,
Serenia.
guys! The blood is warm.
Give me half a second to look at ranges before I hurt people I love.
Just for context, guys, I will give you the heads up. Almost the entire night's going to be combat, so keep that in mind. This is a marathon, not a sprint.
Eh,
Blow all your high level spells right now.
That's what he's saying.
Let's go!
okay, let's see if I remember how this works. Do. There. Hey, Dave, is there civilians around?
Not that you can see. You would imagine most of the deckhands have fled onto the ships that were leaving, and civilians would probably be running further into the city, likely into the city's catacombs and places like that.
Okay, so we're just gonna place. Let's see if I can form this. Nope. I wish it let me like click on a place and like scroll out.
I like watching Adrian disappear into the forest like Bigfoot.
I
she's
hope
back.
so, because this is mildly difficult to me.
What are you trying to place?
Call lightning somewhere that'll hit big dude and minor dudes.
I mean, currently the dragon, the only dragon, which is a wormling, a very, very young dragon,
It's
is surrounded by town guards. And then there is a single guard drake, which you guys have fought many of before.
so basically, from here, can you see that point, Dave?
Also, Did you?
I put a circle down.
Okay.
If I could use call lightning from there, I think it should work.
One moment. Where'd you put the circle?
Top right. It's a black circle right of the building.
Yeah, I mean that is a place you could put a call lightning if you'd like.
And I think that should.
You know, it's okay if you put that near us, because that's not going to hit us with lightning. That's just your epicenter, and then you can hit lightning around the point that you put it at.
You call forth the bolts; they don't automatically just happen. It's not a fireball.
You just make a big storm, and then you get to point and click.
Yeah.
Yep.
So like putting that near like the center of the map is always advantageous for you.
Oh, okay. I misread that because I fucked up with a different thing.
Maybe
All right.
something like that.
Yeah.
Yep, let's do that.
Okay, you cast call lightning, and you all watch as the storm clouds roll in over the ocean and quickly settle in over the docks. Anything else?
I will attack this one. The blue dude.
The Drake?
Yep.
Okay, or the Wormling? Okay. Go ahead and roll your attacks.
So, dex 16. Yep.
Okay.
Thunder is their element. I call out.
The lightning strikes the Drake, and you actually watch as it hits the creature, and it spreads its wings and immediately breathes the lightning out, killing 2 of these guards.
Oops.
Lightning is its element.
Good to
Anything
know.
else?
Good to know. No, that's it. That's all I got.
Okay.
The
this
reds
cultist
is fire.
will run forward, and he is going to attack the guard, and delivers a brutal blow into the guard's back. The Drake is going to go. And it looks like he readies himself. Bjorno, what are you going to do?
All right. I'm going to move. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And then I want to get huge as I'm jumping and land.
Okay. You can get about right there.
Perfect. I will let them have their flanking bullshit, but I am going to lay into this poor unfortunate creature.
All right. The dragon, the wormling, looks as intimidating as it can, raised up on both back paws, its wings spread wide. That will connect.
For 19 total points of damage.
You deliver a crushing blow. You all watch as one of its wings is crumpled by the maul.
And then I swing down once more.
That will also connect.
For additional 17 points of damage.
The creature's other wing. You get one wing, and just because it has its open, you bring your mace around, you bring it down, and you slash a giant hole. The teeth of your maul ripping at the flesh. You hear a sizzling as the necrotic energy burns away its flesh. Anything else?
Turn concluded.
All right. This cultist is going to hop up the deck. He's going to slash at you, which bounces off of your armor. And this cultist taking the bait will also make an attack at you. And he brings his blade up and he catches it under your armor, and then you barely get it back out. It has no effect on you. Sprocket.
Let's see. I'm going to command No Magellan, and we're gonna pop up here.
Okay.
Well, I'm in the same square, so I'll just do that.
You're gonna run down the bow.
Yeah, just right up along the figurehead and just jump right off onto the deck, onto the dock.
No Magellan deftly, positions his feet with momentum over and off the dock, landing deftly. Feel free to take your action.
All right, first off, No Magellan's gonna punch this guy, so like square in the face.
Okay. That'll hit.
He is gonna take 10 points of force damage.
Crushes him. Like, No Magellan, jab, smash! And just puts him into a paste on the deck.
And then I follow that up with my lance coming up, and first I'm gonna go with this guy right here.
Okay, you'll have advantage.
Here it is again. 12?
12 will connect.
Oh, shit, okay. Here's damage. 9 piercing.
You stab him right through the back, and you actually feel him kind of crumple. He almost pulls your lance out of your hand by dying on it.
Shit. Well, I managed to tuck it in, and I swing it around, and I stab at the other guy on the other side of me with my second attack.
All right. That will certainly hit.
Ooh, max damage. 15 or 16 piercing.
You literally, you swing it right around, and as you swing it, he backs up, and he goes to move in for a stab, and you just get it lined up. You shuffle the arm and just, and you get him right in the heart. You can feel the heart clench around the point of your lance. You actually feel the vibration up through the shaft as he falls over.
And I'll look at the guard and be like, get out of here right now.
Okay.
And I'm done.
Okay. Bimgog.
All right. And we're going to go 5, 10, 15. All right. Does this, am I counting for flanking with Bjorno here?
Yes.
Awesome. I'm gonna go against the little blue guy that's right here.
Okay.
And I don't like the fact that he's kind of at Bjorno's back. And I'm going to start laying into him.
Here is going to be the first attack. It's going to be the first 2 rolls here.
Okay. That will hit. Both of those will hit.
Boop.
Oh, that's one of others were hit because I don't have advantage this way. Correct?
No, you have advantage.
So,
You have advantage.
so that second roll would be the other part of the first attack.
Okay, sure.
So 12 piercing.
Okay.
Here's the second attack.
Oh,
Those will certainly hit.
10 points damage.
Okay.
Here's the third attack.
That will certainly hit.
Jesus.
Second, might as well try to go for the crit. Did the second one roll? Don't know why I didn't roll. 1 second. Sorry. Boom.
It still connects.
Boom. And my final attack.
Yeah, definitely hits.
And another 8 points of piercing damage. Or
Okay.
magic. That is all I'm doing is I try to pepper him with bolts.
Yeah, and you essentially do that. You come down off the ship with your crossbow, and it's literally chunk, 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 chunk.
Leave
you're
Bjorno
barely
alone!
bothering to aim because the creature's distracted. You're literally just loading bolt after bolt into this thing.
Leave him alone!
Alex.
All right. I'm gonna be focusing on this dragon over here, and I'm gonna cast firebolt at it. Yeah.
That'll hit.
So that's going to be 17 fire damage.
The dragon turns to it's slashing at Bjorno, and you reach your arm out, you launch this firebolt right as it's about to crash down on Bjorno, and you catch it on the underside of the chin, and you watch as it just magically eviscerates the creature's throat, the soft underbelly of the beast, as it falls dead on the floor or on the docks. Anything else?
That will be it.
Bob.
Well, Bob's gonna do the exact same thing. 58. He's gonna start. He's gonna double hit. So first is going to that one. Second's going to that one.
Okay. That'll hit.
Oh,
crit.
Oh,
Uh-oh. Oh.
damn.
Bob
Yeah.
just comes in and you watch as he takes his short sword, stows it, grabs the Drake by the horn, and just rams his rapier through the beast's head. Then, once letting go of that, re-grabs his short sword and stabs down. Or I'm sorry. Are you gonna attack the cultist too?
yes. It's
Okay.
hit one, hit the other.
Oh no, I thought you had advantage.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna keep the luck blade one for. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you'll need to roll another set of attacks for the cultists. I'm sorry.
Okay.
You can keep the. Well, the damage is separate. Yeah, just roll again.
It's all good. I did not get a second crit there.
That will certainly connect, and then go ahead and roll damage again. Although I don't think he has a chance of surviving. He does not.
Oh,
Bob just goes full Cuisinart on these guys.
Wow.
Anything else?
Jillian fries.
No, I'm good right here.
Okay. Serenia.
The final remaining cultist will need to make a constitution or dex save, sorry.
He is an agile man.
How agile?
He's extremely agile, but it's safe for half, right?
Yeah.
So he dodges out of the way and still gets evaporated as the lightning travels across the wet deck and up his hands, and you just watch as his body shakes and convulses, and he turns to ash. The guard comes out from his hiding space. I'm so glad you guys are here. He looks down at his dead compatriots. There's dragons. They're attacking. There's some people further in the city who need your help.
Show us the way.
Just up this row, and you can't miss it.
Bjorno's going to inspect to make sure that the one they said is dead is actually dead. Okay, just making sure.
Are you staying here?
I'm gonna probably go back to the barracks
Okay.
and seek out a medic. Yeah, he's got a pretty serious gash on his back.
As we run away, Alex will actually look back at the ship at Duncan and just like put her finger on her nose and then follow the group.
Actually, before I do run off, this is a wormling, right?
Yes.
I hold my hand out, the ring glows, and its body lifts up off the ground, and I move it over to Duncan's ship, and I call, that's mine! Hold on to it for me!
Dibs only lasts if you make it back alive.
Got it!
Good call, though.
Okay. You guys, I'm guessing you guys head north into the city.
Yeah.
You are greeted with a downtown Baldur's Gate. Quite literally, buildings have been torn asunder. The flame impact of a dragon's breath isn't just fire but force. You're familiar with, slightly familiar with this feeling from other breath weapons you've experienced, but you've never seen anything like this. As stone itself has melted away, you can see the interior of many buildings, and you watch as in the distance you see cultists and kobolds running away with bags of loot. You hear the screams of some commoners and a man in very fancy clothes, as some kobolds on the left hand row have cornered some commoners and him, and behind them you hear a familiar voice of, "You're not gonna get any farther!" And Serenia, you look down the row past them, and you watch as Bronk turns into a wolf and just starts laying into these kobolds.
Serenia's go, yeah!
I will say that we are going to continue at initiative. Serenia, it is your turn.
Okay, where is Bronk in all of this? Can you
Bronk is back here.
I've lost my initiative turn counter, so
Yeah, I think I lost it too.
Same.
Do you guys not see it?
Blank.
No, it's just blank. There's nothing in it.
All right, I guess we are re-rolling initiative, which is fine because I have a lot of creatures to add.
Reasonable.
Bimgog, you oh, never mind, it caught it. Okay.
Yeah,
Bjorno, you'll need to.
I updated.
Okay.
Take that.
Alex, you'll need to. No, Alex, it caught yours too. Never mind. Okay. Give me one moment while I add a few dozen characters to the initiative.
Oh boy.
This is what we get for hanging out in Baldur's Gate. Chaos.
It happened when we weren't here. It's not hanging out. It's just bad.
It's following us. Next, the dragon cult's gonna attack the dread ship.
Worst things have happened.
You know what? I hope they do. I hope the entire cult gets sucked into Ravenloft.
Wouldn't that be nice?
No, it wouldn't be nice. Those aren't the souls you want recycling in Ravenloft.
I can get all this shit.
Yeah, just to be clear, a lot of these are first floor houses that have literally been, like, the walls have been blown off. You can see clear across the map. Some things might have a little bit of cover, but yeah.
After you get done rolling initiative, Dave, if you could put like a blue marker on civilians or people we recognize as like town guardsmen, that would be really helpful.
I super appreciate that. I accidentally killed a couple town guards thinking they were bad guys, so...
Any of these over here are commoners, the ones that all share the same icon.
I was gonna kill them, Dave!
Well, look at the image. They don't look shady.
You know what?
Everybody
Hey,
looks shady to Serenia.
Listen, Karzite 2.0 down here is gonna just slaughter.
How many
The
times
Butcher of Barovia.
the picture is not indicative of if they're good or bad.
So anyway,
That one at the very top is cheats in her taxes. She's allowed to die.
Bimgog.
I was like, how many people can I kill? How fast? Like, let's go.
Bimgog, it's your turn.
30. Okay. Bimgog is going to cast Hunter's Mark on the nearest. Is this a kobold? I'm assuming.
Yep.
On the nearest kobold.
Okay.
And he is going to go a shooting. Pew pew.
It's a winged kobold. That will not hit. Goes wide.
That's all right. Here's my normal attack against the same thing.
Oh, by the way, you can consider this a fresh round of initiative.
Okay.
Yeah. Your first attack, your second attack will hit.
All right. It does I'm sorry. Ignore that last roll, by the way.
That's fine.
It does nine piercing plus.
Falls dead to the ground.
Cool. Does the 14 hit?
The 14 will hit the next kobold. Yes.
Awesome. That's what I wanted to see. Boop. For 7 piercing damage.
Goes down.
Then I just take aim at the third one, and I have end of turn.
Okay. One of the dragon claws that has been raiding the town steps forward, and you all watch as his scimitar glows, and he slashes into this town guard.
Oh no!
One of the hobgoblins charges forward, raging towards the knight before him. But it bounces off the knight's armor. Sprocket.
Let's see. Sprocket and Nomangelian. They're gonna 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Sprocket is going to... Sprocket's gonna tap into some of his artificery powers. He reaches back into his backpack and pulls out a little bulb that he strikes a flint on to make it fuse up, and he tosses it forward as he casts the spell Fairy Fire right here. And that's going to cover...
Show that again.
Yeah, Fairy Fire. There you go.
No, where are you casting it?
I'm casting it right here on this Drake.
Okay.
And that's going to hit everything here in the center, all the way down to these blue dye guys. It won't hit them, though.
Okay. Deck save, yep.
It just bursts glitter all over the place.
Yeah, a red dot will mark if they've been caught up in it.
Okay.
So you catch the ones in the back completely unawares. The two in the front are fine. And the one all the way up in the front is fine. So the entire back row got caught up in it, but their yells were enough to get the rest of the group to jump out of the way.
Did the Drake roll also? He'll be in the area of effect.
He fails as well.
Awesome. I'll take 5 people. I'm actually going to double move Novangelian and for his dash basically, and move up to. Let's go here.
Okay, holding the line.
Yeah.
Anything else?
That's going to be it. I'm done.
Okay. One of these kobolds will attack at Vronk. And you watch as the kobold leaps forward and lands a strong blow into Vronk's side. You watch the wolf yelp, and actually Vronk reverts back to his goblin form. But he's got his hand on the creature's arm, holding the dagger out from his body.
Wait, is that Gronk right here?
Vronk, yeah, that's Vronk.
Oh, could we get a marker on him?
Oh,
up there. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, got it.
Yeah.
He was the big wolf. Now he's small and sad.
Got it. Sorry, I didn't have my scroll all the way up that far. Got it.
He has the panic icon so that you all know to panic if something happens to him.
That's a good idea.
This hobgoblin will step forward.
Oh shit!
It's an 18 hit you, Sprocket.
Yeah, that'll hit me.
Okay, you will take 7 piercing as his spear, reaches up towards you.
Got it.
This one will join the fray. Another 18
That'll hit.
for 9 slashing as he just kind of slashes at your legs.
Yeah, just ignore the big robot here, guys. Ignore that.
Bob.
Okay. Bob is going to engage in a dash for a bonus
Okay.
action. 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. He's going to get over here.
Yep.
So
you
he's
literally
just gonna...
dive through a window and you notice that you're running through a bit of a living room.
Right.
But you come out the front door to be face to face with these guys.
Exactly. And it's just going to be a single swing at this guy here.
Okay.
I believe I'm going to use Flame Tongue. It's garbage. But at least I took a swing. 5, 10, and I'm backing out over here.
Okay. Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
Okay. Winged Kobold. This one's going to attack Vronk again. He's going to try to drop a rock on him. Vronk, definitely maneuvers out of the way. Serenia.
All right. I will go ahead and move here and then drop. Let me pull it up again real quick. I'm going to be dropping a spike growth.
Okay.
I want to do just 20 feet. Okay, it's gonna center there. So let me.
Yep, draw your box.
I might just draw a box, actually, that's fair. 2. Should hit. No, that's not right. Alright. 20. Here. Here. Whoever's being helpful, because I'm bad at this. Yeah.
How about that? And then you're only gonna get the knight.
Well, it's a 20 foot, so these guys should get hit. Oh, wait, no, those are good people. I'm like, anyone who's not us is bad.
Typical druid.
Typical druid.
Yeah, we'll put it there.
Okay. Anything else?
No.
You hear a slightly larger hobgoblin wearing a half plate bellow out of command, and you watch as the hobgoblins all kind of take a new stance, and he yells for them to travel forward. He does not move, however. This kobold's going to go. He is going to attempt to stab that noble.
Oh,
That's okay.
that's okay.
Eat the rich.
He stabs the noble in the leg, who falls down screaming in agony. Alex.
I'm gonna cast a twin spelled firebolt at the 2 kobolds currently fighting Bronk.
Okay.
That's not cool.
The first one will hit.
Cool. And then I'm gonna move up here. So that's 17 damage to the first one.
He's evaporated. Anything else?
No, that's it.
Okay. This cultist runs through. How much is this per 5 feet?
2d4, and it is difficult terrain.
Go ahead and roll that 2d4 for me.
I got
7
you.
damage. Okay. He gets to here and he dies. However, all of his friends watch him do this, and they watch as he is just suddenly covered in slashes. And they all look very apprehensive about this. This hobgoblin is going to attempt to move forward. He will die. Bjorno.
Double move, because I am way the hell back here.
Yeah.
Not done. 60.
Okay. Anything else?
How bad does he look? Is he fucked? Is he bleeding all over the place and horribly fucked up?
No, he looks fine. I mean,
Okay.
It's weird because you saw him take a dagger and what looked like a strike to the heart, but when he stopped being a wolf, it didn't seem like he was even hurt anymore.
Okay, very good. I take a defensive stance. I'm trying to protect the noble.
Okay. Guard Drake.
Dave, how would he know where the line begins or ends?
Is it not visible?
It is not visible. I can send you.
Yeah, please share the spell.
So, the transformation of the ground is camouflaged to look natural. It's a perception check. So they know something bad's happening. They just don't know exactly where that line is.
Hold on.
Yeah, she's right.
I don't disagree.
No, he did also just see his friend walk in and die. Like, that's also fair.
He just might not know where the boundaries are.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what the-
Especially anything lower than where the dude's death is, right?
Yeah. Yeah, he doesn't figure it out completely. He's going to try here and here. So he will take quite a bit of damage before he realizes what's going on, and he steps down here. This guard Drake will step. He will step. He's going to move out. So he will take a fair amount of damage. He is going to attack Noman Jellian. He doesn't know any better. Does an 18 hit Noman Jellian?
Absolutely it does.
He'll take 9 piercing damage.
Okay, I'm just moving this so I can adjust. 9.
Yep.
Got it.
Bimgog.
Don't like any of this. Boop, 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 boop. We're gonna go right. We'll go right here. We're going to target. We're gonna put my hunter's mark on that wormling Drake,
Yeah.
and we're gonna target that guy because I'm getting real tired of my good buddy getting absolutely raffle stomped surrounded over here.
Yeah.
Boom, boom.
Those will both hit.
Awesome. And that and boop, boop, boop. For a total of 16 points damage.
He does not look happy. Definitely beat up from that. Anything else?
That is it.
Okay.
Rocket, get out of there.
The knight steps forward and slashes one of the hobgoblins down. In doing so, his legs do gash from the magical effect. And let's see.
He like gets up next to me and I do like the nod, like, what's up?
He looks back to his men, says, "Stay where you are. Hold the line." And one of the guards will attempt to attack the dragon claw. And manages to hit. Barely just nicking him. You see a little a cut appear on his face. But this kobold moves forward and dies. This cultist charges in and dies. This one won't move any closer.
Well, there's probably like a line of bodies now right there.
There's a line of eviscerated bodies. The dragon claw will attack the guard who manages to just keep his staff in front of him, barely deflecting things. Sprocket.
All right. Let's see. No Magellion's gonna punch the Drake to our northwest. Not the best of rolls, but I think a 15 hits.
Let's find out. It does.
Awesome. That Drake will take 10 points of force damage.
Okay. He's still standing.
All right. As No Magellon comes back out of the punch, my lance leads back in towards it.
Okay.
Oh, I forgot I get advantage on that. Crit fish.
Definitely will hit.
Okay. 8 piercing.
It's hurt. It's barely up.
Alright, and here comes the second lance strike.
That'll hit. 22 hits.
14 magical piercing.
You eviscerate it. You get it right between the shoulder blades. And you bring it back out.
Love it. And that'll be it.
Okay. This dragon claw attempts to move forward and dies. This kobold will attack Vronk. And Bjorno, you watch as he picks up a boulder off of one of these fallen houses and jumps into the air, where Vronk, kind of takes a position. He just drops it on him. Vronk takes it to the shoulder, screams in pain.
Actually, no, you don't. I'm gonna cloud rune that. So he chucks the rock at his buddy over here.
That's a commoner.
That's a civilian!
That's a civilian.
They all look the same to Bjorno.
You can get the kobold right next to you.
I'll do that too.
Okay.
Do that too.
Honestly, same though. I keep accidentally
They
killing
don't have
people.
blue dots on them. I didn't know they were civilians.
My apologies. They're all commoners. They're all civilians. But yeah, the rock is about to land on Vronk, and you watch as it just boom. Anything else? Oh, sorry. It's not even your turn.
No,
all right.
It's not even my turn.
Bimgog.
Behold, the Ruin Knight.
Oh, is it my turn already? Oh, I'm getting hit. Never mind.
Sorry. Sprocket, you're getting attacked. You feel the longsword. You watch as he deflects No Magellion's blows, and he stabs it up into you, and it slides up under your plate and hits your groin. You'll take 7 slashing.
Yeah, I'll take that.
You feel like you're probably going to be hobbling if you end up having to walk at any point.
Never walking again.
As he critically struck you. This one's going to attack No Magellon, and it just bounces off this metal. You stupid robot!
I clogged No Magellon like too much armor.
Bob.
This is the way.
All right. Bob is just gonna hop right over here and do a double shot on him. And look over to the guards and be like, "Good job, Jungle Toys," and like take a couple swings.
Okay. First one will hit. Second one will hit. So you wait for the guard to kind of make open an opportunity for you, and the dragon claw is just slashing away at this terrified kid. Looks like a teenager, and you just wait for the blade to go up, and you just shook, and your first attack kills him. Would you like to use your second attack on the Drake?
Yeah, I'll move up one.
Okay. That would hit.
Yeah.
So total of 20 damage there.
Let me double check here. Second one. No, there would be no sneak attack, so it would be only the 9.
Okay.
And then I run over here again.
Okay.
Or
Serenia.
over here.
I will move here and continue to concentrate on my spiky growth.
Okay. You all, Bjorno, you're able to see this easily as Vronk reaches into his back pocket and flings a dagger upward, and you watch as it hits the kobold in the chest, and he just falls to the ground.
I would like to argue that Serenia can have line of sight as well, and she'll just go, yeah,
Serenia,
The cloud giant.
You see this happen. Anything else? Okay. The hobgoblin captain will step forward through the blades, and he is going to take a wide swing on multiple guards.
Is one of the guards the knight next to me or the one south of me?
It is the guard next to you, guard south of you.
Is he getting hit?
What are you doing?
Deflect attack!
Okay.
No Magellan starts swinging his arms wildly and erratically to impose disadvantage.
It doesn't appear to. Magellan knocks one of the blows away, but it didn't use the thing because he wasn't the one getting hit. But one of the guards is just flattened by this guy's greatsword.
Did what I could.
The cleric steps forward and starts pulling him out of the battle. Alex.
I'm gonna cast Firebolt on the big hobgoblin.
Okay.
There's no dragons other than the drakes, right? Like there's no dragons.
And drakes aren't even really dragons.
Right, they're not. So
they're like dragon dogs, little puppies.
Where are the dragons in the sky right now?
They're still flying around. They look like they're a bit farther north from here.
Okay. Well, I'll firebolt the hobgoblin in front.
Okay.
And then I will also move forward to be near Bimgog.
Okay. The firebolt just kind of bounces off of his armor. The other thing you notice, the blue dragon's gone. The red dragon's still circling.
Oh boy.
Bjorno.
All right. I would like to try to squeeze in right here and pop this guy.
You certainly can. But the mage and the cleric both move out of the way now that they've retrieved the down soldier. The mage is concentrating on some spells, and it looks like you can occasionally see him casting counter spells on things he sees coming your guys' way.
Nice.
You're gonna go after the hobgoblin captain?
Correct.
Go ahead and roll those beautiful beans. That'll hit. And that'll also hit.
I'm attacking with advantage because I have a flank with the knight.
Okay, certainly.
And I got a little bit of this too. Just a little. From swing 1.
All right, so a total of 13 on swing 1. He's still standing after the first.
Okay, how about swing 2?
Swing 2 will connect.
Ooh. 17.
Tell me how you defeat this hobgoblin.
The first swing that he comes in is a baseball swing to his chest, which caves in his armor. And the second looks like it's going to go for another chest swing, but the last moment he readjusts his angle and just pounds his head into the breastplate. Flat. Looks like I decapitated him, but instead I crushed his head into his armor.
That is a convincing look.
Fence pulled him.
The guard drake steps forward into the hole that's been made. And knocks down this guard, just grabs him by the waist with his teeth and just crunches him, and you watch as the body goes limp and he falls to the ground.
Which one? Oh, that one. Okay.
This one. He then steps forward and bites the second one.
Interception.
Okay.
Unless he bites him.
Yeah, he does land. So you just you literally swing your maul around and you stick it in the Drake's teeth. Roll the damage interception.
So it's just not damage, but I'm going to actually protect him for a maximum of 13. I did not mean to roll that twice.
That's fine. You completely stop the attack, and then the Drake attempts to fling his tail forward, but he can't get the movement because you've literally got his jaw pinned to the floor with your maul, and you push him back. You watch as he gets pushed back a couple of feet away from you. Bimgog.
I'm gonna basically take aim at that hobgoblin with Hunter's Mark.
Okay.
And start attacking it. Get away from Sprocket.
I bet you that misses.
That does miss. That one will hit though.
Right. 14 piercing. Get away from him.
You catch him right in the jugular. He goes down.
I just move up just to stand next to Sprocket.
Okay.
Hey, real quick. He comes back as a zombie. I will use my reaction for fungal infestation. He died within 10 feet of me.
I have a question. Does he have mushrooms for eyes? Like
Yes.
Coraline has buttons?
Yes.
You can cue up the Last of Us music.
I love this thing already. Okay, that's my turn.
It's a clicker!
Do you need me to push it? I don't know how to. I can.
No. I'm looking for a zombie token.
Oh, fair.
Can I make you one?
I've got one.
Okay.
Just use the little Mario mushroom tokens.
As it happens, Tornio will shout out, "That's mine!"
Okay, Bimgog, anything else?
That's it.
Sprocket.
Well, Nomagillion will punch at the hobgoblin to his northeast.
Okay. And yeah, Serenia, if you could share that skill, that'd be great.
Didn't have shit rolls, but 14?
Neither of those hit.
14 doesn't hit that hobgoblin?
Correct.
Okay, then I will lance at him. First attack. 22.
We'll hit.
Okay, there's damage. Oh, 9 piercing.
Okay.
And then I will lance him again if he's still up.
He's still up.
22 again. Damage.
He goes down.
Alright. Spear him right through the neck.
Yep.
And just checking, everything else is all the way over there. I will move, because I do have movement for Nomagillion. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40.
Okay.
And that's it.
Bob.
Well, Bob is. Ooh, she's gonna hop right over here. Do the double stabbings.
The guard that Bjorno protected just kind of backs up and lets you take the lead on this.
Right. The first roll with the flame tongue.
Definitely connects. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Oh, okay. 20.
You eviscerate him.
Right.
All right.
Give a high five to the kid. Yeah.
You all watch as one of the drakes and one of the cultists just go running into the city, trying to escape.
Oh wait, I was gonna try to kill one of them before they did. I have range.
That's fine. Roll it.
Oh, but it's not my turn yet.
Serenia, are you doing anything?
Seeing them leave and there's no one else in my entangled area, I'm gonna drop that.
Okay.
Seeing that I have raised an undead and there is nothing nearby to do with that, I'm just gonna pocket that in the back of my brain and move to Bronk.
Okay, so the zombie's just gonna kind of sit there.
Yes, it is just going to sit there. I looked it up. I don't even think it can move. It can just attack. That seems weird, but like whatever. Okay.
I'd like to make sure that the guy the guard drake killed it actually is dead and not bleeding out.
Give me a medicine check.
I got some of that.
Also, I'm using my inspiration on the attempt to kill the escaping soldier.
You should probably save that.
Oh. But I don't want him to warn anybody.
It's a marathon, not a sprint, guys.
Do it.
I
Go
got
all
my
out.
first zombie
Do it.
though.
Bjorno, yeah, you think that the kid's still got a beat of life in him?
I waved the cleric over. He's still breathing. We
Oh,
haven't
thank
lost him
goodness.
yet.
Reaches down and you hear him whisper a healing word into the guy's ear, and the wounds slowly close, and he picks him up over his shoulder. And he looks to you. Thank you. Thank you so much.
I'm sorry I could not reach you.
No, it is what it is. Vronk looks at you, sir, and he goes, Serenia!
Hello,
Hi!
ugly. You are
Are
an
you
ugly
okay?
fuck.
Yeah!
Alright. Go back and protect the Enclave. They need you.
No, they told me to come out here and see if anybody needed help. You
All right.
guys,
Totally
you guys
gross.
gotta.
Take these civilians back to the Enclave. They need help.
No, they're following the noble to the catacombs. You guys gotta follow me
Okay.
Follow you where?
to the park.
Let's go.
Wait, real fast. Hey, Alex. I got hurt in kind of a really unfortunate spot. Do you think you could maybe heal me up a little bit? I don't want to show everybody where I got hurt.
You notice a trickle of blood going down his leg, and by a trickle I mean like a significant amount.
I'll do that one, and then I'll do one of those.
That should be good.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Vronk runs over. The knight kind of walks up, looks in disgust at the mushroom creature.
He's
What
pretty
is,
fucking gross.
Yes. Goblin, what do you speak of? And Vronk's like, well, there's some big dragons, and they landed in the park.
Ow,
Let's go.
Yes, beginning with
That's
the
a
What
special
party.
thing.
what color were they?
Red and blue.
Oh shit. Red is fire, blue is lightning. Just so everyone is prepared.
No, blue was ice.
I've
No,
only
it was
just
lightning.
begun to fight. Let
White.
us go.
White as ice.
White is ice.
Fucking no. This is not natural. Anyway, the zombie, its movement speed is 20 feet. So it's gonna, Dave, I imagine there's gonna be a delay. Like we're gonna be fighting for a few turns and then it'll show up.
Just make it right
Okay.
on the back of No Magellan.
We're gonna take a quick 5-minute break.
Okay.
I actually can't.
next encounter, by the way, I will cast False Life while I have an opportunity that we're not in initiative.
Okay. You guys are literally sprinting through the streets at this point.
That's fine. I just need to take
unfortunately,
a shot. I can do it running.
Your zombie isn't able to keep up at this point.
He'll catch up eventually.
Yeah, eventually.
Eventually.
But you guys are just running. You know, Vronk's got you ducking into alleyways. You know, he grabs your hand, Serenia, and pulls you into a house, and the rest of you kind of follow suit as you watch as a red dragon just breathes fire down the street. And you look outside and you watch as cobblestones seem to melt. He pulls you through the other side of the house, where you guys finally make it to a clearing. And you're inside one of the city's big parks. And on either side, on the northern side of the park, the southern side of the park, you see two of these red dragons, giant, bigger than you've ever encountered before yourself. And before you is on the opposite side of the park is another blue wormling. Coming out of the woods to meet up where with Vronk is at. Duncan makes an appearance. You lot look like you're in a bit of a trouble.
How did you get here so fast? We were sprinting.
We'll take the far one. I don't know what you're gonna do about the two of these, though.
I know just what to do with both of them.
The dragons are kind of preening, flexing.
Can I tell how large they are, Dave?
Sure. Give me a nature check. I'll even give you advantage because you guys.
Well, I was going to say they are now one of my chosen enemies. So I know about dragons.
Yeah, I was gonna say you have advantage on this.
What do you want me to roll again?
Nature or Arcana, whichever you have that's higher.
Boop, boop. I do nothing. It's a dragon.
You know that they are large.
Okay.
They are red dragons. Alex, you can roll as well. Sprocket, these are young red dragons. You know that they have a breath weapon that is devastating.
Cone or line?
Cone.
Don't group up near each other.
Don't stay in a line, because I'm pretty sure the blue one can breathe lightning.
Yeah, the red ones don't be within 10 feet of each other at minimum.
Vronk turns back into a wolf. Which direction do you guys prepare to head in? Are you going
south.
top or are you going bottom?
Going south. I always feels like I'm going downhill.
All right.
Yeah, let's jump one as quick as we can.
I have a question. Is the blue dragon about the same size as the one we fought on the dock?
Yes, it's a baby.
Okay.
Bjorno, you hear a whisper. Hold together for a moment. I'll be there. Roll initiative.
Initiative. Lame.
Hey, how high up are they? Did you say they're flying?
They're on the ground.
Oh, wow.
It's like they've been waiting here. And you watch as Duncan grabs Vronk by the scruff and tosses him forward as he sprints to engage this wormling. You've never, Bob. You've seen him fight before. You've never seen him move this quickly. He's got both of his blades drawn. He is moving like lightning. Bimgog.
All right. We're going south. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bimgog is going to again take aim at that red dragon with this hunter's mark.
Okay. You do not need to cast it again. This is a transference of the spell.
Yep.
Okay.
All right, and I am firing my crossbow at that dragon.
Okay.
Dread Ambusher, first attack, second attack.
The first 2 hit.
All right, so 6, 9. Oops, sorry. So 13, 22, 28 points of damage, and we are going to Fury of the Small to add an additional 5.
I love it.
Bring him down!
The dragon, like you watch as holes appear in its wings. One of the shots just kind of plinks off of his scales. Doesn't seem to be taking much effect. The blue dragon sweeps forward and engages with Duncan. And you watch as a line of lightning comes shooting out of his mouth. And Duncan just barely makes it out of the way. Bimgog, you feel the heat of the lightning as it literally shoots in front of you in a line.
Hope you're leaving enemies because you're in one.
Right. This dragon on the south side will charge forward.
Bring it!
He is going to attempt to bite you.
That's probably gonna hit. I don't know. Yeah, that's a lot of attacks.
Oops, those aren't even right. My apologies. Well, the other 2s aren't. What did he roll on that? The same mod? They are not the same modifier. Okay, so the first attack, the dragon, looking at this small diminutive goblin, roars up and lunges forward, snapping at you with his teeth, and you manage to jump back, and it impacts its face into the ground. You see the dirt kind of clouds out around it. Its face is smushed. It roars in rage, and it swipes a claw at you, and swipes another claw at you. And Bimgog, you just jumping back, barely able to maneuver around each attack. And I'm guessing a 13 doesn't hit you.
It does not.
Okay, and you barely manage to dodge each attack. Serenia.
Woo!
I will move there, and I will cast Chill Touch on the southern dragon.
That does not manage to break through its hide.
Right.
Anything else?
Not for now.
Okay. Bob.
All right. This turn, I think Bob's just going to get into position, and he is going to dash 5, 10, 15, 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 55. Right here behind the tree, and he's going to hide.
Okay. Give me a stealth check. Or a stealth roll.
Pardon me.
Okay, you feel pretty sneaky.
Oh, yeah.
The northern dragon beats its wings and takes flight.
How many feet up does it go?
Just about 5-10. It's like literally flying above the ground.
Doing a hover.
He is going to land right here. And he is going to take a deep breath. I need Serenia, Sprocket, Alex, and Bjorno to make a dex save.
So is that not a column? I thought it was a column.
No, it's
The
a
fountain.
cone.
No, I'm talking about what's on the ground.
The fountain.
Oh, okay. Well, rip.
Oh, we're rolling really great.
I set myself there because I thought I was behind that like wall. I was like, yeah. No, it's not a wall.
So you all feel the flame start heading towards you, and you watch as this flame spirals out of this dragon's mouth. You feel it enveloping all of you. The pain is you just feel doom encroaching upon you. And Bjorno, as you're staring down this flame coming towards your friends, you watch as it starts to twist in shape, and it begins to flow away from your group. And you watch as the flame turns into a column, guided by ice and cloud, and slams into the other red dragon as Gurk takes the field at the northern side of the arena.
Yona raises his hammer in salute. Skull!
Skull! Sprocket.
It get huge time.
You're already huge. It's been less than 10 minutes worth of combat.
I'm still middle. There we go.
Yeah, Sprocket likes that. Sprocket reaches down inside Nomagelian and twists a lever. As all of a sudden Nomagelian's parts start springing out a little bit as he grows in size as I cast Enlarge on him.
Nice.
And I'm like, take care of this other one. I'll distract the northern one as we rush up.
Okay, you're going for the big boy. All right.
And Nomagelian will lead the way with a ferocious punch.
Okay. That'll hit.
Okay. That's going to be +3, so 12 points of force damage.
Your Nomagelian winds up with its longer arm, and you watch as it kind of extends out on the attack. And the dragon its face is knocked backwards. It roars in pain. Anything else?
No, that's my action, my bonus to command Nomagelian. I'm done.
Okay. Bjorno.
Moving. And I'm gonna throw some axes.
Yes.
First one is gonna miss.
First one, it slips out of your hand and embeds in one of the branches of the tree.
Ah.
They're both gonna miss. Excuse me.
Yeah, the second one, the dragon brings its claw forward and knocks it out of the air as it flies towards them. Anything else?
Turn is concluded.
Alex.
I'm actually gonna step back to prevent being a tempting breath weapon target.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna cast magic missile down at this guy.
Okay.
I'm gonna do it as a second level, so I'll get 4.
15. And you all watch as Alex, hands take shape. Alex, what do your missiles look like?
They're finger guns. Pew pew pew.
It brings her hands forward. Boom, 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 boom. As small, bolts of force go flying through the air, impacting into the dragon, cracking scales. Vronk quickly and deftly moves around this dragon and starts ripping at its tail. And the Duncan his blades are flying. As he attempts to cut the beast to shreds. Bimgog.
All right. It's time to continue to bring this beast down. Bimgog lets low with another salvo of crossbow bolts.
Okay. Tell me what your fighting looks like.
As he's sitting there and he had those 2 initial claw attacks, swing at him after the bite, he is now trying to be very, very mobile as he's kind of rolling around. As he tries to target areas that he thinks would be the soft spots. So underside of the neck, anywhere where he thinks the scales would be a little bit thinner.
Okay. Are you staying in the one square you're in?
He's gonna shift around a little bit. So I'm gonna go pew. So he's just kind of shifting around as he's rolling and taking shots as he moves.
And you're all watching this, and it's literally, imagine if a cat and a mouse were fighting, but the mouse is winning. The mouse is literally, jumping, rolling under its attacks. The dragon seems to be swatting, and Bimgog's just too small and too quick for it to place hands on it. Your second and your third attack will hit.
Oh my god. Boom. All right. For 22 points total damage.
Nice.
And that is turn.
Okay. The blue dragon will attempt to bite Duncan and fail miserably. The red dragon will charge forward at you, Bjorno. He is going to attempt a full round of attacks on you.
All right.
Does a 20 hit you?
A 20 will hit.
Okay. You get crit.
Unfortunately for the dragon, I am immune to critical hits.
Unfortunately, but it still hurts like hell. As one of his claws kind of sinks in under your armor, and you almost feel the dragon try to rip it apart, but the adamantine fails to give. You are going to take, however, $17 from the first, $16 from the second.
I'll take 19 total points of damage.
Okay.
As he feels stoned underneath the armor.
All right.
Even more armor. Ha 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 ha.
Serenia.
Serenia will move. There. Boop. And cast Moonbeam right here.
Okay.
So, if you'd like to go ahead and do a con save for me, please.
Sure. He takes the full force of it. Little known fact: red dragons don't like moons.
It's
Hey, get out of there! Get out of there, kitties! Nope, nope. Oh wait.
The bedroom door
Okay.
was not fully shut.
I'm gonna say he's getting into the pizza again.
Oh wait.
No, trying to get into bed.
Hey, get out of there!
Anything else, Serenia?
Nope. That one should be fully visible to everyone. It's a big fucking moonbeam. It's not hidden. Don't fucking walk into the light, guy.
Bob.
Out of here.
All right. Bob is going to flank right here,
Okay.
and that is advantageous. Let's see what we do. 22. And that is with the sneak attack, the 21.
Yeah.
I think smartest approach would probably be to back off again and go hide.
Rotten.
Okay. You'll need to make another stealth check. Okay. Anything else?
That's it.
Sprocket. This red dragon does not look happy at what you have done to it. Gnome and Jellian is getting attacked.
Okay.
Does a 16 hit it?
It does hit. No Magellan.
Okay. You're going to take the full.
A 10. Come on, buddy. Okay, Operation Wrangle Kitty is a success.
Gnome and Jellian from the bite, like the dragon just bites down on his midsection, which because it's expanded out has a little bit of crush zone, but you definitely hear some gears grind that shouldn't be grinding. 25 damage, and then the claws just rake apart the machine for an additional 19.
No Magellan drops inoperable
Oh, shit.
as I tumble to the ground.
It's your turn. You're face to face with the dragon. Actually, my apologies. I missed an initiative.
Oh, the third dragon?
No.
The third dragon.
There are 3 dragons. What are you talking about? Gert comes charging in.
Grr.
But he has to double move to get there, so it is your turn, Sprocket.
Alright, let me look at my spells real fast. I'm going to bonus cast branding smite.
Okay.
That's just gonna let me add radiant damage onto my next hit that I make, and I'm gonna lance at the dragon.
Are you able to wield your lance as a small creature?
I have to use 2 hands to do it now because I'm not on my mount, so I don't have my shield anymore.
Okay, so you de-shield and you're essentially fighting this dragon with a toothpick.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
We should
Lance.
commission that for art.
23.
That'll hit.
All right. So damage. It's gonna be 6 magical piercing and 7 radiant.
Okay.
Let me check something here real fast too. Okay. And then my second attack. That'll miss.
Okay.
And that's it. I can't do anything else.
Okay. Giorno.
All right, I'm gonna unload. I am going to use my inspiration. Fuck that.
Probably a good choice.
How about
That's
21?
way better.
That'll hit.
For a total of 13.
You definitely lay savagely into the beast.
Another hit.
Yes.
Another solid strike.
18 points of damage that time. I'm going to catch myself in action surge. Look, I even said it right.
Do it. Fuck
That'll
yeah.
hit.
20 points of damage.
You're knocking and cracking scales off of this creature.
One final swing.
14 will not connect.
Unfortunate.
Anything else?
That will conclude my turn unless I need reactions.
Alex.
I'm going to run forward a little bit. I'm gonna run to about like here-ish.
Okay.
Oh wait, hold on. I gotta move up a little bit more. I gotta move up 10 more feet. So I'll run up like there, and then I'm gonna use distance spell to cast Shocking Grasp on the middle dragon.
Okay.
From here.
Does not connect.
I'm gonna use inspiration for that because I'm trying to give Sprocket a chance to get away. No?
No.
Okay,
That
never
will
mind.
connect.
Then never mind. I won't. He said no before I rolled it, so we won't
Okay.
do that.
Okay.
No,
Your
it just
spell
doesn't
goes
connect.
wide. Anything else?
I'll just take advantage of my last 5 feet of movement to just like back up a little
Okay.
bit. Like there. That's fine. Okay, I'm done.
Duncan is just laying into this dragon. The whelp is trying to fly away, and Vronk has its tail like literally just holding on for dear life against the ground as it attempts to escape. And Duncan's just swirling blades, and you watch as he cuts the wings off, brings his blades together, and cuts the head right off of the blue dragon.
Nice.
And falls to a knee, breathing heavily. Bimgog.
All right. Bimgrog's gonna move real quick here. Actually, he's gonna leave that for Bob. He's gonna stay at range. So
Okay.
he's gonna stay where he's at, and he's gonna fire. Bob, make sure you flank with Bjorno. Wherever you are.
A whisper of yes in the shadows.
All three of those will hit.
Right. 10, 18, 24.
Okay. It's severely wounded.
34, 35, 36 total.
It's severely and grossly wounded. It looks like one of its wings is barely working.
Ah!
It rears back, takes one bloody step over, looks at you, Bjorno. I need Alex and Bjorno and Sprocket. I need deck saves.
Oh shit, I can reach that far.
It started its turn in my moonbeam though.
That's fine. Yeah.
So you need to take that damage again.
My apology, Alex. You hold on. No, Alex, it will get you. Sprocket, you're just out of it. Alex, you managed to save for half. If I can get the dang thing to show up again.
It is 35, not 40.
It has. Oh, my apologies. It would just stay there then. And still hit Alex and Bjorno. It just wouldn't get a shot on you then, Sprocket.
Okay.
So Bjorno, you take 40 fire as the flames just boil you in your armor. Alex, you'll take 20 fire damage as the flames lick around you. You feel your paper dragon slide down the back of your shirt. Serenia.
Yeah, sorry, I'm reading this the moonbeam again to make sure I'm doing it right.
Yep.
So you did take another round of damage at the beginning of its turn? Okay.
Yes, you did.
I don't think... Well, actually... Okay, just to have it up again. Oh,
Sure.
sorry. Don't take that damage. I was trying to display it. Okay, so... Obviously, it enters the spell area for the first time, or starts it there.
Yeah, it took that damage.
So I'm not really able to hit it again on my turn with this, even if I move
You cannot cast another concentration spell.
I'm not trying to cast a concentration spell. I can move the moonbeam, with the concentration. But I don't think there's a way for me to hit it again with that same moonbeam because it already got hit this round. So, like, if I move it, I could obviously...
I don't see anywhere where it says that you can move it. Oh, no, you can use an action to move the beam up to 60 feet in any direction.
But
I would say that if you move it, you can hit something again the same way a flaming sphere would work, but it only works once per round.
So the question is, what's defined as a round, right? Like when
your initiative, every time your initiative comes around. So you could move it up one square and then back down one square, and it would take the effect again.
I can't, but I could. So if you go down further, I can only move it one direction.
Oh, okay.
So if I move it down to where it's still hitting it, would that hit it with this, or?
I see what you're trying to do, and I'll allow it.
I'm not trying to get loud. I'm trying to understand this thing. That
I would say with how large of a creature you're dealing with, then yes, it is going to impact a different part of the creature and count as part of that attack.
Okay, I will use an action to move it there, and I can roll damage again. It's fine.
Yeah, roll damage. Okay, and it gets a con save. Dragons are famous for their con. You focus on the beam and you move it down. Like, you notice as the dragon's trying to back away from Bjorno at this point, and as it backs up, you just kind of refocus it on the dragon's back part, and you all watch as a surge of energy comes through the column of light. And you notice that the light goes through the creature as the moonbeam burns through its spine and through its chest, and the dragon falls.
Yeah.
Anything else?
No, that's it.
Bob.
Okay. So I guess Bob is hopping out of the shadows. 5, 10, and dashing.
Okay.
25, 30.
What path are you taking?
I'm just running straight over him.
Okay.
That was what?
Avoid
5,
the
10,
beam.
15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. And I'm going to stab him with the electric blade.
Okay.
Stab.
Would that be considered an advantage? No.
If you were here, yes.
All right, I'll shift over there. You said it right here?
Yep.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Because you're flanking with Gert.
Yeah.
Nice. Critical
Roll that
snaps.
beautiful bean footage.
God.
So
It's gone
Wow.
so spicy.
oh.
So spicy.
Okay,
Yeah.
so that's 20 piercing. That's 18 sneak attack. So that's 38.
Yeah. All right. Let me see what's nearby me. 30. And I think I'm still gonna run away. 5, 10, 15. I'll move over. Okay, that was here. 5, 10. No, that was only 30, 40. Right here.
This dragon is pissed. It is going to attempt to follow you, Bob. And you all watch as Gert lashes out when the creature attempts to leave his neighboring space.
So will I. I have reach.
Oh, you have Sentinel?
It's moving out of the threatened
Yeah,
melee
that's fine.
space.
Yeah, that's fine. Go ahead and roll.
Sparkle's like, stab!
Nope, I'm
From
not.
Hell's Heart, I stab at thee.
I suck.
No, you don't.
The thought is what counts.
Believe in yourself, Sprocket.
Gert manages to catch the dragon's tail with his hammer and pin it to the ground, like driving a spike into the earth. Unfortunately, Bob, the dragon has reach.
Ah,
Does a 16 hit you?
it does.
Does a 12 hit you?
No,
But a 26 will.
most definitely.
You will take 18 piercing as it bites at you,
Okay.
and 14 slashing as it crashes at you with its claw.
All right, I'm uncanny dodging the
Okay.
the second bit there, so 7.
He then attempts to flip back with his tail, but isn't able to get it out from the pin.
Nice.
Gert's turn.
Oh,
And you all watch as Gert literally steps onto the tail and starts climbing the back of the beast and just starts hammering home on it. Sprocket.
I'm just gonna stab out with my lance. That's all I can really do. Yeah. Stab.
nice.
There's my 2 attacks.
Nice.
Nice. Both of those will connect.
There's the first damage and then the second damage. Whoop, ignore the third one coming in.
Okay. 19 damage. Solid.
And that's me.
Roll me, Sprocket, roll me an intelligence check.
Intelligence check. There we go. Inspiration.
You gonna dump inspiration on it?
It's the same fucking roll, so it doesn't matter.
Unfortunately, it doesn't come through. Bjorno.
All right, so Bjorno's going to drop his right foot on top of the dragon's skull in front of him and give out a war howl, and I am going to use Second Wind.
All right.
Wounds are going to seal up, and he's going to get 8 points of health back. Not the most amazing thing, but something as a bonus action. But he's going to charge the creature.
Nice.
Laying in with advantage because of Gert.
Yeah.
Good job, Gert.
Here we go. Here we go. Oh, yeah.
That'll hit.
All right, first one is going to definitely be a hit. 15 and 4 is 19 points of damage for this first swing.
This creature is definitely bloody.
Second swing coming in. 24. Let's go crit fishing. Not today.
It'll certainly hit, though.
For 18 additional points of damage.
The beast is savagely wounded. Between you and Gert, the giants on either side of him, Gert pushes the beast towards you and you clunk it in the ribs and knocking it back into him. And he takes advantage of it being off balance and strikes back at it. Alex.
Question. How hurt does Sprocket look?
I haven't been
You haven't
attacked.
been hit at all? Okay.
Yeah, Nomangelian took everything.
Nomangelian doesn't look good.
Well, I can't do
looks
anything
terrible.
for Nomangelian.
Bjorno looks like a crispy critter.
I know that, but I had the advantage to like twin spell it, and I was like, if I'm gonna blow a heavy heals, I might as well try to share it.
Oh, Bob's
But
hurting.
I'll run over here. Yeah, but you're not within 5 feet.
True.
I'll howl out to finish it.
Bjorna wants 2 portions, please.
No, I said finish it.
No.
Okay, well in that case, I'll cast I'll do magic missile, I guess.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Let's do
Classic.
let's do second level just to make sure. So that's
20.
12.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Yeah, 12. I can math, I promise.
So I'll move over down here then.
Okay. Duncan is still catching his breath. Bimgog.
I hate being where I'm at. For, it doesn't matter. 5, 6. And Bimgog's. What was that?
You hear a voice in the back of your head. Be brave, little champion.
I'm doing what I can. Move the hunter's mark to that dragon
Okay.
and start firing.
Okay.
There's the advantage. So first attack
First one hits.
and second attack.
Second attack hits.
Bink and bink and 25 points damage total.
Okay.
As I target, I'm trying to look as the dragon rears up, and I'm trying to get shots into its the inner palate of its mouth if I can.
Well, and that's the thing. Like you're watching these things, and you notice that the dragon appears to be preparing a breath weapon, and as you're charging up towards it, you hear that voice, and you watch as the beast's belly begins to glow, and the fire starts appearing in its mouth, and it's looking right at you, and it opens its mouth, and you just start unleashing, and you watch one of your arrows clink off a tooth. You watch another arrow clink off of its chin, but your final shot goes right into the roof of its mouth, and you hear, and the creature freezes and crashes down on the ground. I need a dexterity save by Bjorno and by Bimgog.
I can't roll a save versus shit.
Bimgog, you managed to
God.
spring out of the way. Bjorno, a dragon lands on you, but you're big, so you'll only take 6 damage
I'm still standing somehow.
as the dragon lands on you.
Boy, I'm glad I did that
And you
second
shoulder
one.
roll it. Well, I haven't had to put this armor on in a while.
I'm glad you are able to make the fray, Gert.
Duncan walks over. You all alive? What happened to the robot?
The same thing that happened to me.
He'll be okay as I pull out my golden hammer and start banging on him.
Does anybody have any burn cream?
I gotcha.
Alex pulls up next to Bob and Bjorno, and with a twinned healing spell, they both get 21 healing.
Yay, thank you.
Thank you.
Also, Bjorno takes 16. Because I cast it before I heard that they were already healed. Fuck them.
Either that, or if you have a nice buffalo rub, I suppose. I hope you like your Goliaths extra crispy.
Gert smiles and starts walking back out.
Hey, where are you going? Where?
I would like to.
I've got a shop to save. Make sure nobody's been looting it. Well, actually, I've got some people to save from some traps.
Thank you for the help. We appreciate it. We'll see what more we can do.
Rune Knight's got to stick together. There's not many of us left.
What's your shop's name?
Gert's Magic Items.
Easy to remember. We'll be back. Goodbye.
I think it's Gert's Magical Armory, but either way. Duncan kind of walks over to you, Bobby's like, hey, gotta come here. And he walks up the back of the dragon.
Yeah.
And he's like, come here.
Yeah. Oh, yes.
Okay. Now pose.
Foot on the barrel.
But you do the foot on the barrel?
On top of the head. On top of the barrel.
And Duncan grabs your cape and starts, flipping it in the wind.
I applaud from the ground.
If only there were a way to immortalize this quickly.
Serenia will use the Rocky Talkie. Come in, Enclave. Are you okay?
We've got some wounded, but everybody seems to be all right. We're fine here. How are you?
How often do I get to use? It's just the. I can use as much as I want, just like a time or a number amount.
So they can respond to your message, and then you hear the message end, and then you hear "How are you?" as a new message. So you get one response.
So far, so good. 2 red dragons down, a couple blue small dragons down. Probably more danger ahead. Vronk's still alive. Thanks for teaching him.
Bronx shifts back into his goblin form.
Goliath was going over there to pick up Bronk.
I would like to start harvesting.
Little mountain, you have done well
possible.
today.
Thanks. They told me to come help, and I wanted to find you guys.
You have taken the field with honor. Your ancestors are proud of you.
My ancestors are common thieves.
Your ancestors are giants. Within flows the blood of the ancients. The All-Father is with you, and you, and you.
He smiles and he clambers up on your shoulder.
It's a little hot, but no problem.
He likes a heated seat.
It's definitely heated.
A little sick.
Vronk, we need to find out if there's anywhere else in the city that needs our help. Just because we cleared this area doesn't mean the city is cleared.
Well, I mean, yeah, we can go back to the Enclave. and we could check to see if they're organizing anything.
We don't need to go back to the Enclave. We need to talk to the beasts. Find the birds. The birds know.
Give me a nature check.
The birds are fucking gone.
The birds are fucking gone. That's a DC 5. The birds are gone.
Listen, I'm teaching Bronk.
Okay. Well, I have an idea.
What's your idea?
Bjorn, are you here for 10? Vronk kind of walks over and he walks over to a garden and he kind of starts like chittering into the ground, and you see a chipmunk come up and he kind of chitters back and forth with it. And the chipmunk goes running off. Comes back about 5 minutes later. Chitter, 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 chitter. He says that it sounds like the invaders left.
All right, now Bronk, you need to feed him to thank him.
Bronk pulls out some acorns. They're kind of crushed up and hands them to the chipmunk, who gobbles them, stuffs his cheeks full, and then goes scurrying back underground.
Yorno starts taking trophies.
Gnomon Joey pushes himself up off the ground, fully repaired.
Whoa, yay!
And shrinks.
Horn, teeth.
Okay. You are taking a horn and a tooth. You're looking at it and you get the feeling you could probably put this in your maul pretty easily.
All right, it's something I'll fuck with when I have some downtime.
Yeah. What's everybody else up to?
Harvesting.
Harvesting hides.
Is anybody else hurt?
Feeling pretty good.
Just a little, I'll be okay.
I rolled 3 rolls for each of the 3 dragons to try to get as much dragon scale as possible. We're gonna need that.
Okay. Actually, you do see some people coming in from a couple of areas of industry around the city. Some people who appear to be equipped for the harvesting of magical of beasts like this.
Well, then they should have showed up for the fight. Rude.
Seeing as the party is trying to harvest the dragons, seeing the people coming in to assist, Serenia will intercept them and we'll just have a conversation.
Yeah.
Are you guys okay? What happened here?
Yeah, we're great. Do you need any help?
I think we're okay. This whole town seems burned down. Do you know where they came from? Do you have family around here?
No, they're. Wait, what? Yeah, the town. We're. You keep them distracted. Alex, give me another survival roll.
Dave, I will happily talk this out too. I've got you. If you
not
want
gonna
that.
make you do that. Okay, you managed to harvest the. I'm gonna say 10 square feet of dragon hide.
Which color?
Red. The blue dragon is literally tattered.
Hey, but you could make a purse.
You might be able to make a coin purse out of the blue dragon.
Or a cape that gives you fire resistance, because this is a magical land.
No, I'm talking about the blue dragon just because
Oh,
he's
the
so
blue
lethal.
dragon. Yeah, he is.
You
kinda
could probably
fun.
get a coin purse out of what's left.
Well, we have a blue dragon back at the ship, so I'm less concerned about the blue dragon.
2 purses.
Coin purse is enough
We
for
can have a
a
matching
face mask.
set. We can do shoes and purse.
Guys, you don't want shoes and purse. You want to intimidate other blue dragons. If we've killed your friends, we have the proof.
That's what these are for, and Bjorno holds up his trophies.
Dave, is there enough hide on the blue dragon to make suitable armor for Alice?
For Alice, yes.
I go over there and I try to start Getting what I can off of it.
Vronk will assist you.
I love that Alice is the first one of us to get dragon scale armor.
Come on, Rock. We gotta make sure we get enough for Alice.
Yeah, whoever Alice is, sure. Yeah, got that.
I bring Alice out.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's what I'm saying. We gotta make sure that Alice is protected.
Look at the craftsmanship on this.
That's what I'm saying.
It's
Why
so
did
well
Frog's
made.
voice get so deep?
Because he's a man.
I don't
now.
know. I can never remember what Vronk sounds like.
Little goblin
Not-
balls drop 3
I'm
inches.
not Matthew
that-
Mercer.
Fighting dragons will do that.
yeah, just a little bit. Okay, so you're able to get 10 actually, I shouldn't say 10 square feet. You're able to get 10 yards of high quality red dragon scale. Serenia, you're eventually able to deduce that they weren't here to like snipe the materials as much as to offer their assistance, their professional assistance in regards to harvesting.
Doridia wants to know if they have loved ones whose towns might be attacked as well, so that we could check in on them.
No, my family's safe here in Baldur's Gate, thank goodness.
That is good.
Bob is
We only
wishing to negotiate options.
Options in regards to
All this sweet loot that we got off of these dragons, man. What can they do with it?
one moment.
I would take it to Gert. He will know what to do with it.
Where is Gert? He just went back into his shop. It's like,
Yes.
I'm out. Taking a nap.
That's
I
right.
just wanna-
Blame him.
I just want to give you guys a heads up as to what's currently going on at Gert's shop. When the city got attacked, we're gonna do this as like a scene change or whatever. When the city got attacked, Gert's shop was one of the first to get targeted. And as he was leaving, like metal bars came down around it. Everybody who touched the metal bars was shocked. When they finally got past that, the door was a mimic. The rug on the inside ate some people. And then multiple animated weapons started attacking cultists who broke into the shop. So when I say that Gert is cleaning up his shop, I mean he's literally cleaning up his shop. You don't fuck with adventurers' magic shops.
That's fair.
So, but you guys are able to get some more harvested material. I'm not going to make you name it all off the top of your heads. The bodies of these dragons to Duncan's boat, or to the docks where they would be, harvested anyway. As you guys are standing there in this field, you are approached by a familiar face as Leosin walks casually towards the center of the park. I heard there were some brave adventurers fighting dragons.
Oh, Leosin, you know. What do you want?
Bjorno, you've gotten bigger.
Well, yes.
I actually come bearing somewhat good news. There are some people who I think you'll want to meet. This attack on Baldur's Gate was not expected. This is a big step for the cult.
Is there mutton?
I can have some brought.
Yes. I will meet your friends.
Very well. Are you all ready to travel?
Well, it seems the burns I have left are mostly superficial. Yes, I can travel.
What's your timeline look like?
Now?
What's your friend's timeline? Like, what bad things will happen if we don't go right now?
You'll miss the opportunity to speak to some of the leadership.
I already took one of those opportunities. They tied me to a post.
No, not of the cult of Baldur's Gate. I've got the head of the Harpers.
Sure, let's go.
We ride.
Bob, Duncan gives you a pat on the back.
Mhm.
Heads back to the ship. Vronk goes running off into the city. Leosin guides you all through the city. You head into the noble quarter. You notice that the city is fucking ransacked. Most buildings are on fire. There are mages currently, like mages and druids who are all using spellcraft to put out fires around the city. There are people who are laying in the street getting medical attention. The city was hit hard. You would estimate, you even notice that one of the major walls to the city was burned down. And by burned down, I mean straight melted flat. Baldur's Gate is as vulnerable as Greenst was during the assault. Many of the temples in town, as you walk through, are on fire. The building that he takes you to, you notice, is covered in magical wards and sigils, which you believe might be one of the few reasons that it has remained standing. Leosin guides you all into a room where food is set before you. There is mutton for Bjorno. For Serenia, you have a variety of vegetables and fruits. The rest of you are offered dishes of chicken and beef and things like that. It is hastily prepared, however. It is not the chef couture that you would normally expect in a building of this significance. Also sitting at the table, you notice a familiar face in Onthar Froom, who kind of gives a glaring look at you, Alex and Bob, but nods. At the top of the table is a beautiful elven woman. Her skin practically glows with radiance. I've made her bigger to make her a little bit easier to see. She looks at you all in gestures. Please sit.
Yeah, Bjorno's sitting and chowing down.
Yep.
You have the hunger of a giant, my friend. Onthar gives up and points to you, Serena. Please, lady.
I'll sit with Demgog and jump into the seat with him.
Yeah, come on.
She says, my name is Remilia Heaventree. I am a noble here. Well, not here, but Waterdeep, but I'm an ambassador of sorts. I also lead a large contingent of the Harpers. I understand that you all have some valuable experience regarding what may have happened in this attack. Is there any information that you might share so that I may better inform the Harpers of what's going on?
I mean, the cult's trying to bring back Tiamat. I don't know if you knew that, but that's pretty important.
We've heard suspicious rumors of such. Most of my colleagues believe that rumor is unfounded. I personally put nothing past them.
I mean, they drank to it quite a bit for it to be that unfounded.
It's one thing to dream a fantasy. To bring back Tiamat would require magic of a circle that is no longer known.
Well, they're already breeding dragons.
It was probably a fantasy before today that Baldur's Gate would be attacked by 4 dragons.
This is true. It was a bold step for the cult to make a move against this city, but one that I could only imagine was inspired by some sort of greater goal. I do suspect that there is a possibility that they may be their goal, guided or not. Something is pushing them forward at an unprecedented pace.
It's probably good we stole those 3 black dragon eggs.
Black dragon eggs.
Yeah, we gave them to
They have
Hyperion.
like nests and stuff. They're like actively breeding dragons. Like that's what I just said. Like they're actively breeding dragons right now. Black ones and apparently blue and red ones too. So if they got 3 out of 5, that's a little bit worrisome.
The concern that I have is that the cult of the dragon historically has attempted to raise dragons as liches. Their entire faith was based around the idea that dragons must be supported into immortality so that they can be the rulers over this land, which is why they've always been so small in number, was because they're nobody wants a Draco Lich. It's a terrible thing. It's one of the most dangerous things in all existence. Not that Tiamat's any safer, but what else can you tell me?
A wizard is missing. That might be important.
A wizard's missing.
Yeah.
Tell me more.
I don't really know like a whole lot about him. He was like a friend of a friend. I was like helping him like research stuff about dragons and stuff, and we haven't seen him since Greenst.
Leozin's like Fizzban. Yes.
That guy.
He has gone missing since the attack on Greenst, and Romalia kind of nods her head.
Orno's like studying the table very intently, just staring at the table.
It looks like an arcane rune of sorts, but you're pretty sure it's benign. It's mundane, I should say.
Are there any goodly dragons who can help us out besides Hyperion?
I've heard rumors of this Hyperion you keep bringing up.
He flew us here.
Today?
No, like 2 or 3 weeks ago.
Yeah. He's the great grandson of my village.
He's golden.
Okay. Do you know how we could reach him? Because historically the metallic dragons have opposed the efforts of the chromatics, but
Well, he's busy raising the dragons right now, so he should probably be left to focus
the
on
black
that.
dragons.
Yeah, we're attempting to raise them good, so that's what he's working on. So we probably shouldn't bother him in the middle of that right now, if we can help it.
Yeah, I mean, everybody, just because you're born a certain way doesn't mean like you're gonna automatically be evil.
She kind of is taken a little bit aback listening to your talk, Bimgog.
Serendia will very quietly under her breath say, "Or good."
I mean, it's gonna take him like 1,000 years to raise those black dragons, though.
I know, that's why we can't bother him every like 5 minutes.
But if he knows where to find more dragons who can help us, I mean, that's not bothering him. He has valuable information that can help.
She stands up and walks over to the window. Please keep talking.
No,
Well, I
she
mean-
got up and moved. I will no longer speak. I'm just staring at her.
I mean, like, I could always try to talk to him, but it's really up to him whether he feels it's important. And he has a different sense of priorities than like humans and mortals do.
I mean, we can make the call. We have his horn.
I'm pretty sure it's voicemail.
And she kind of turns around. You all have risked your lives in this pursuit. What? I'm not unfamiliar with heroes. It's just I've never seen such a strange group of friends.
The cult
the
must be
right thing to-
undone.
It's the right thing to do.
We all unite around the fact that we enjoy living.
Here's a stupid word anyway.
My husband would have liked you, and she looks at you, Alex. Okay. I will trust you with the information I have then. We have I believe that we have a lead in regards to where the cult has been operating out of. I want you to travel there, and I want you to put an end to their operations once and for all. The Harpers, should you be successful, are willing to pay a bounty of 1,500 gold. But you must bring us the heads of their leadership. The Black Dragon, their traitorous Red Mage, any other ones you find.
Who's he a traitor to?
Humanity.
Oh.
Civilization.
I thought he might have worked for you all before or something.
The Thayans are very powerful.
He is on his own a rogue in his order. The Red Mages would not align themselves with the cult of the dragon, because the dragons would be in power and not them.
The Red Mages descend from an ancient order of wizards that were very powerful when my people were prime.
Yes. I want you all to head up to the Mire of Dead Men. There's a castle in that region, which I believe they've started operations in. I believe it's also where they're hoarding a good amount of the treasure. Find them, destroy them, and return here.
And how much of the treasure do we get to keep?
I didn't say anything about us taking it from you.
Nice.
Although I would appreciate if you do find splendiferous amounts of treasure, that you do the right thing and help many of the cities it was taken from rebuild.
Well, we're not monsters.
I nudge Bimgog a little bit and smile at him.
Oh, I'm trying.
As I'm the only human among the group. As I'm just we're not monsters.
Ramala smiles. She says, No, you are not. You're welcome to stay here at the Harper headquarters for the evening. I think you'll find that most places of sleeping arrangements in the city have been burned. And from my understanding, you came, or you have an association with a Captain Duncan.
Yeah.
Yep.
I
can for him that you would be staying here if you would like.
That's helpful, probably. Were we going back to the ship?
I personally would like to go back to the ship.
It'd probably be an advantageous way for you all to get to the mire. The other way would be to travel north from the city.
Is it near Waterdeep?
It's north of here, Baldur's Gate.
Isn't Waterdeep north of here?
Now that Waterdeep is south of here.
Oh.
Yeah, Baldur's Gate's in the north, Waterdeep's in the south, I believe. And anybody who's watching, I dare you to argue with me otherwise.
Serenia is not arguing, she's just glaring.
You seem perturbed. She looks at you, Serenia.
Yes. Is that a question or a statement?
Both.
It's been a long day of fighting and questioning. We don't know you. You don't know us. You're sending us off to kill for your interests. I think that I want to believe that this is all on the up and up, but Oh, Charizard is definitely on the up and up. Where's the puppy?
No, wait, I'm right. Waterdeep is to the north.
I dare anybody on this stream to argue otherwise. Turn the map upside down.
Turn the map upside down. You're wrong. She looks at you, Callie, and she says, "Well,
My name's not Callie.
maybe." Or sorry, she looks at you, Serenia. Well, you may not be familiar with the Harpers, and we're certainly an organization that has lost some power recently, but we have a history of working with the Enclave. We are traders in information.
It's not that I'm not familiar with the Harpers. I'm not familiar with you.
Don't take it personal.
Yes.
She's like this with everybody.
She's very spicy.
Unthar looks over at you, Serenia. I could vouch for her if that is your concern.
I have no concerns. I was asked why I had the look on my face. I can't control my face.
Like I said, it's not personal.
She's resting druid face. It affects the best of us. Well, Unthar scoots back. I have done what I can here. I will attempt to speak to the Order of the Gauntlet to see what we can muster. Although, from my understanding, most organizations aren't taking this as seriously as I feel they should. They still think this is just some disparate, connected events. They don't give it the levity that it deserves, or the seriousness that it deserves.
Well, I thought 4 dragons would have been kind of a wake-up call.
Dragons have attacked the city before.
Yeah, coordinated attack with underlings like this.
A couple hundred years ago, but it wasn't this. The generals want to focus on what's in front of them and not what's coming. Find out what you all can.
We'll do so.
Alex, Ramilla picks up a small piece of brass off the table and chucks it over to you. It's a circular disc about the size of a coaster. You see that it's got her name on it and the symbol of the Harpers.
How do you spell her name?
REMALLIA, Haven Tree.
Can you just put that in the chat for me? Sorry.
Yeah. And at that point, we are going to end tonight.
Okay, it's gonna drive me crazy. Dave, what is the name
Yeah.
of the map that we're on? What's the file called?
The file?
Yeah, the map file that we're on right now.
I don't know. I downloaded it off of the the Reddit page for city maps.
Okay.
Fun
So-
times, everybody.
That was really good.
So thank you all for
Yes.
watching. Are we offline yet?
We are now.